Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be touching up my roots. I don't think I've ever gone this long during my hair growing out process. It's been probably 2 months since I touched up this front section. I normally try and do it like once a month, but I have just been so busy doing other things. I have not had time, so it just got away from me. And now it is so overgrown. It needs touched up. I hate it when it gets grown out like this, especially with my roots out here. It just doesn't look well kept. So I want to touch up these roots today. And of course, we're going to be trying a new bleaching kit that I found at Sally Beauty. This one is from Punky color, and this is the Platinum Bleach Kit. So this is bleach and toner, so we're gonna try both today and see how well it works. I've never tried this before, but you can see her hair is like white on the packaging. So I'm hoping the toner really helps like tone my hair, because my hair is pretty yellow, not gonna lie. All the color has washed out, and I did a warm color last time. So as the pink fades, obviously it's gonna fade a little bit more warm. It's been a few weeks since I filmed, and that pink lasted a really long time. Like, even though it was pastel, it stayed in the hair pretty well. So if you're looking for a pastel that's gonna last a little bit longer than a few washes, that Pravana pink lasts pretty good. So let's go ahead and open this up and see everything that is included in here. The toner is in a little cute bottle. I expected it to be in like a disposable like tube that you just squeeze out, but it's actually in really nice packaging. Then we have a 40 volume developer. Oh, okay. I'll have to dilute this so that way it's not 40 volume. Then we have the bleaching powder. We have this cute little booklet. And I'm guessing it's all the instructions are in here in many different languages. Ooh, they also include a brush. And let me tell you, this is one of the better quality brushes I've ever seen included in a kit. The handle is actually very, very sturdy, and the brush is pretty soft. So this is actually a good brush. And if you dye your hair at home a lot, this is one that I would actually keep. And then they also include a pair of gloves. So that's all that's in the kit. There is also this little chart on here, and it tells you if you have like blonde hair, light brown hair, dark brown hair, how long you're supposed to leave it on for. So for me, I would say I have light brown hair naturally, so we're only gonna leave it on 10 to 20 minutes. Now that's if I'm using the 40 volume developer, which I am going to dilute it a little bit to make it like a 30 volume or like a 25 volume. I just don't need to use a 40 volume on my hair. I don't want to fry my hair off. I have 1 month left until I'm able to bleach all of this. I really want to make sure I'm not gonna fry it off before then. Let's go ahead and section my hair and mix this up, and we will start applying. So the powder is blue when it comes out of the package, and it looks like it's a nice consistency. Some bleach powders seem really dry. This one doesn't seem super dry. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there are larger clumps with the smaller clumps. So it doesn't seem like it's gonna be super dry. We will see once it's on the hair, obviously. I love these little bottles. I think they're so cute. I actually really love the consistency of this bleach. I don't really know how to describe it. It almost seems like there's like gelatin in it. Instead of it just like falling down, it kind of like strings longer, and it kind of has some stretch to it is what I want to say. It's kind of like stretchy. I like it. I think it's going to actually help when applying the bleach. It's going to make it stay on the hair a little bit better and not slide around everywhere. That way it'll help not to like overlap on all of this. All right, I've got these sectioned off, so let's go ahead and start applying. I'm gonna apply it like this first. Normally I do it a different way, but hey, we're gonna do it like this first. So I want your guys' opinion. I can bleach my hair. August 16th will be exactly 1 year since I bleached my hair, so we have less than a month left to go. And I want to know what you guys think, because sometimes I think I just want to keep letting it grow out, and then other times I'm like, oh, I'm so ready to bleach it and have like fully platinum hair again, so that way I can do like fun colors all the way up to my root. So I am very torn on if I should bleach it or if I should just keep letting it grow out. I don't know how long I would let it grow out for. Probably until I just can't take it anymore, but I want to know what you guys think. do you guys want me to bleach it? Because lately, like this past week, I've been ready to bleach it. I just think with the length I have right now, like that cute bob, it would look really nice to have like super white platinum hair. And the longer I let it grow out, the harder it is going to be to bleach it all back platinum. So it's probably a good idea if I do bleach it. But I also love my natural hair color. I think it's really pretty, but it is becoming a little bit more limiting. I've also thought about maybe only bleaching my hair once a year or like once every 6 months. I used to bleach my hair like once every 6 weeks. So like every month and a half, I would bleach my roots. But I definitely decided I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not going to be bleaching my roots nearly as often as I used to. That just creates a lot more damage because even though you're not like bleaching your ends, there is going to be some sort of overlapping happening up here, and over time, overlapping will cause breakage. So I decided I'm definitely not going to be touching up my roots like every month or every other month. I might do it like 2 or 3 times a year or like quarterly or something like that. But I haven't really decided yet. I guess I will make that decision once I bleach my roots to see how long I'm able to go while they're growing out. When I first started growing out my natural color, the first 6 months were the hardest because it just looked like roots. Now it's to the point where it almost looks like an ombre and it looks really soft and natural and it's blended out pretty well. But the early stages just looked like I needed to bleach my roots, and that lasted for quite a while. I would say like 6 months or more. It just looked like I had grown out roots and I needed to bleach them. Right now I'm leaning more towards yes. So I just am curious on where you guys are at with it. Like, do you guys want me to bleach my roots? I feel like it would definitely be a fun video to bleach a year's worth of regrowth. Like, that is no small task. I feel like it'll be a lot easier than I think it will. But in my mind, it's kind of a big deal. I would definitely want to film that because I know a lot of people grow out their roots and then they're like, oh, I miss being fully platinum. I would, of course, document it for you guys and show you guys how I would go back to being fully platinum at home. I don't know. I just feel like it's still summertime. And that summertime is making me want to be like so platinum. Also, when growing out my hair like this, I feel like the ends get dingy and yellow, whereas when you're touching up your roots and constantly like bleach and tone, it remains that like really nice platinum white color. But since I've been growing out my natural hair, I haven't really been like toning my ends or getting like a fresh bleach to keep that white color. So my ends kind of just look like a dull blonde. They're not like a super white color. They're just like a normal pale platinum shade. And I feel like I can't really get them to that white color because my hair just needs like an all over refresh. And if I do bleach my roots, I'm gonna go like white, like paper white. And then I will start playing with colors again. But I've had these colors from Guy Tang purchased for a long time. And I've been wanting to use them and I just haven't been able to because I've been growing out my hair. I thought I was going to use them before I started growing out my roots, but I haven't used them yet. So they're just sitting around and I've literally had them for over a year and I've been wanting to use them to go like paper white. And I just haven't had the opportunity. So that's what I'm going to do if I do bleach my roots. And I have a vision in my head of what that would look like. And it's making me want to do it even more. So I'm going to go through and cross check now that I have all of the lightener applied. I set my timer for 30 minutes. The packaging says 10 to 20 minutes, but that's if you're using 40 volume developer. And since I bumped mine down, I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. I think that's probably about how long it's going to take. I will still continue to check it every like 10 minutes just to see how it's processing, and if I need to rinse it early, I will. But since this is so grown out, I feel like I'm probably going to need to process for at least 30 minutes. I honestly might have to process for longer than that. All right, I've got the lightener applied. I'm gonna let it process for the remaining amount of time. So when I get back, we are going to try the Platinum Conditioning Toner. I wanna see what it looks like, how purple it is. Oh, it actually looks like a silver color. Here's what it looks like. It's very, very dark. I'm gonna let a little run over to the side so we can kind of see what it looks like. It's pretty dark. We're gonna try this when I get back and see how well it works. I just want to mention, this bleach does not have a super strong odor. A lot of box bleaches smell super, super strong, like ammonia, especially when you're using 40 volume. It kind of like takes your breath away and like chokes you out. this doesn't have a strong smell at all. Like, it doesn't have any fragrance to it, but it also doesn't have a super, super strong bleach smell. Like, you don't have to open your windows when doing this, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to completely gas you out. Like, I can literally take a big sniff off of this brush and it doesn't smell very strong. So that's definitely a plus. I also have a lot left over. I didn't use very much at all, and I didn't even mix up very much, and I definitely feel like it has something to do with the consistency. It makes it a lot easier to apply, and I don't feel like I need as much. Like, I'm able to saturate without needing a lot of product because it has that like stringy almost consistency. It's like stretchy, like taffy kind of. Like, that's what it reminds me of, and I don't think I've ever come across a bleach that has that consistency where it's just, I mean, it's not like stringy, but it does have a little stretch and give to it. So I'm actually really liking that. I found it easy to apply. I like that it's blue so I can see where I'm applying it. I've always just been a fan of like blue and purple lighteners. So far, so good. All right, we are back, ready to try the Platinum Toner. So I went ahead and read the instructions. It says to apply directly onto your hair and process 10 to 15 minutes. It doesn't say to apply on wet or dry hair, but I'm going to assume they want you to apply it on wet hair because it's supposed to be used directly after bleaching the hair. It also says it can be used like in between bleaching services to maintain that platinum color. Let's go ahead and see how well this did. Okay, pretty good. It's a little yellow. I could have left it on a little bit longer, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and apply this all over. I am going to start by applying it up at my root area because that's where the most yellow is. Ooh, looks pretty dark. I'm going to leave this on for 10 minutes. I'm not going to leave it on for the full 15. It's just a product I've never used before. So leaving it on for that long of a time makes me a little bit nervous. This consistency is interesting. It's like gel. Like, it's kind of funny because it does resemble their bleach a little bit. Like, you know, I was telling you, it's kind of like stretchy almost. It looks so dark coming out of the bottle, but then once you put it on the hair, it's not as dark as you thought it was. So I feel a lot better about it now. I don't think it's going to stain my hair. It looks like a gray purple coming right out of the bottle. And I obviously am putting this all over my ends because my whole hair needs toned, not just this front section. Definitely have that good and saturated. I'm going to leave this on my hair for 10 minutes. I'm going to just rinse it out and I will be back to show you guys the finished product. Hopefully it tones my hair and it makes it look gorgeous. If not, that's okay too. All right, I am back and my hair looks really great. Honestly, it did a decent job at toning that yellow down a little bit. It's not as yellow as it was, but I definitely don't think it looks like the lady on the box with like the platinum white hair. I wasn't expecting to look like that, but maybe a little bit more toning. I guess I could have left it on for a little bit longer. It is just like a conditioning toner, so you're able to leave it on as long as you would like, but it did tone down a little bit of that yellow, so I am definitely happy with the outcome. The rest of my hair looks really great too. It did tone it a little bit. It's a little bit more platinum and less yellow, and overall it looks really great. Like, I love having this touched up. It feels so fresh. It makes my hair feel like new again. So every time I bleach my roots, we do a growth check, so we're going to do one today. So let's see how much my hair has grown out. So there it is, 11 months of regrowth all the way out to here. That is insane. It's about halfway grown out. I don't have much blonde left on my ends. It's almost like halfway grown out. I have one more month to go. Please let me know if you guys want me to bleach my roots or if I should continue letting them grow out. Overall thoughts on this bleach kit, I actually really enjoyed the bleach. It's probably one of my favorite bleach kits I've tried. I really wish they had other volumes of developer, not just 40 volume. You guys know how I feel about that. I feel like all brands should offer more than just one developer. Even if it's just 10 volume developer, I still think there should be more options. But putting 40 volume developer in a kit and selling it is a little risque. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people probably fry their hair off, but I loved the consistency, and since I diluted that 40 volume to like a 25 or 30 volume, it worked great on my hair. My hair feels healthy. I didn't experience any breakage. And it's a plus that there is that toner in with the kit, so you don't really have to worry about buying a toner separately. It's all included in that kit for you. I also feel like you get a decent amount of product, and it also includes an applicator that's actually good quality. I will leave a link to that kit in the description down below in case you guys want to try it. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and until next time guys, stay weird. Bye.